Thank you. So, second conditional. On this, we include the following. We include simple past plus would conditional. Simple past plus would conditional. On this case, remember that we always have two parts in conditional. The cause and the consequence, okay? The cause and the consequence. Siempre tenemos dos partes en el condicional. In second conditional, we include the simple past plus would. Would conditional. That's how we call would on this context. And second conditional. In second conditional, we are expressing something that is not real. That is not real. A possibility. We are expressing desires. I'm expressing imaginary situations. Examples. If I had money, simple past.
No tengo comida mía.
If I had money, I would buy a house. Number one. And number two. Would conditional and simple past. Let's translate this sentence. Sí. Cuando tenemos condicional, no traducimos en pasado simple como normalmente lo hacemos. Si yo tuve dinero, no. Si yo tuviera dinero. El sí, el if, cambia todo el sentido de la oración. If I had money, I would buy a house. Compraría una casa. If I had money, I would buy a house. If Naomi traveled to USA, she would work in a hospital. Simple past again. Simple past. And would conditional. Now in Spanish, si Naomi viajó a Estados Unidos, is that correct? No. Viajara a Estados Unidos, ella trabajaría en un hospital. Teacher Alan, can we switch the tenses? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. For example, I would help a lot of people if I would win, if I won the lottery. Can we switch tenses? Yes. Would conditional plus simple past. What's the translation? What's the translation in Spanish of this sentence? Let's see, Mr. Moreno. What is the translation of this sentence in Spanish?
Ayudaría a muchas personas si ganara la lotería.
Very good. The translation is ayudaría a muchas personas si ganara la lotería. Again, the past tense in conditional, we don't translate it as we normally do. El pasado en condicional no se traduce igual que el pasado simple normal. No es ayudaría a muchas personas si yo gané la lotería. No. Si yo ganara. ¿Cómo sé que es conditional, teacher Alan? Porque yo tengo dos opciones. Porque yo tengo un if. Un si esto pasa, esto es la consecuencia. Eso es un condicional. El contexto me va a decir ¿Qué es un condicional? Si estoy expresando un deseo, if I'm expressing a possibility, right? A desire, an imaginary situation. Now it's your turn. Write a sentence using second conditional in the chat. If I run every morning, I'd be healthier. I would buy you tacos if you came to Mexico. All right, is that an invitation from some of your friends here? Gonzalo, yes, thank you, thank you.
Yes, yes.
Evelyn wants to go, she says. Right, Evelyn? Yeah. No, Evelyn? No? Oh my goodness, you are losing the tacos opportunity. Okay, if I had married, I will have children. No future, Luis. No future. It's past tense and would. If I had married, I would have children. No usamos futuro, solo usamos would y pasado. Okay? I would have a new house if I had a better job. Very good. That's correct. Who else? Who else? I would buy a new computer if I had money. Very good. If I practice football, I would be in a league. Yes. If Maria went to Guatemala, she would eat pepián. That was a funny one. Thank you, Alexa. If I had money, I would buy an ice cream. Ooh. Argentina's ice cream are very good, class. Kind of expensive, but are very good. Helados artesanales. If I ate much ice cream, I would have diabetes. Same to me, I love ice cream. If I ate much ice cream, I would have diabetes. If John ate all the food, he would get ill. Very good. I would like married with him. I would like to marry with him if he answered my message. All right. I would like to marry with him if he answered my message. Nope, don't forget the two. To marry. To marry. Quitamos la E de al final y ponemos la Y. To marry. I would like to marry with him if he answered my message. If I had a lot of money, I would travel around the world. If everyone has paid me $100, I would be traveling. On this case, Esri, we use past tense. Has paid is present perfect. Solo usamos presente, pasado simple. If everyone paid me $100, I would be traveling. Si todos me pagaran, si todos me pagaran $100, yo estaría viajando. Solo simple past más would. These are the only tenses that we can use in second conditional. If Alan Bahan knew Portuguese, he would teach you. Yes, I would teach you Portuguese. We don't have Miranda here, right? But we have Luis and Brainer. You speak Portuguese, right? Brainer and Luis?
So. I speak so.
Okay. So, Luis, you live in which part of Brazil do you live, Luis?
I live in the state Rio Grande do Sul.
Rio Grande. Brainer, you live in Brazil, right?
Nope.
No? You said you live in Brazil.
No. You said that I
So
live
you live in
Brazil.
Cartagena, right?
Yeah, Colombia. Yeah.
Oh, Colombia. So delicious, the food there. Here in Guatemala, we have some restaurants from Colombians. It's always good. So, Audi, let's see. If the sentence is incorrect, Audi, you will prepare tacos for everyone. This is first conditional, you see? Present and future. If would help a lot of people to swim if they let me themselves be taught. Okay, let me correct yours. I would help a lot of people to swim if they let me, if they let themselves to be taught. Only a little correction there. If I had a car, I would go to the temple every week. That's an spiritual girl. Thank you, Evelyn. If I had hungry with you, Luis, no hungry, hungry with you, I would eat hamburger. Me too. Me too, I love hamburgers. All right. Questions with second conditional, class?
I have a question, teacher.
Yes, tell me, please.
If we want to say with, I don't know how it is in English. For example, si yo fuera, the correct is if I were or if I was.
Great question. Great question. There is something when we speak in conditional. There is something that we speak in conditional. We have an exception with the pronoun I plus the verb to be. We have an exception. Thank you for mentioning that. When we speak in conditional and we want to say, si yo fuera, yo puedo decir if I were. This is totally correct. Cuando yo estoy hablando en condicional y yo quiero decir si yo fuera, yo puedo decir if I were. Puedo utilizar if I was también. If I was from United States, I would be blonde. Pero esto solo en pasado simple. Con el would no podemos decir fuera con where, porque allí sería cambiar el sentido de la oración y estaría totalmente incorrecto. Cuando usamos would, el ser se transforma en sería. Pero en pasado simple, en condicional, yo puedo decir if I were. If I were from United States, I would be blonde. Si yo fuera a Estados Unidos, yo sería rubio. Thank you, Lluvia. This is the only exception that we have when we speak in conditional. Is that clear, class? Esta es una excepción cuando hablamos en condicional. Yo puedo utilizar were con I en lugar de was. ¿Cuál de los dos se usa más? El were. ¿Puedo usar was y las personas van a entender? Sí. Pero para la forma de hablar cotidiana, utilizan más were cuando es condicional. Esta es la única excepción. Please give me a yes if you understood that. Give me a yes, or a thumbs up. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, Abraham, Evelyn, Diana Ricra, Gonza, Zenif, Nasa, Mishi. ¿Sí? Understood? ¿Entendieron esto de la excepción de where?
Yep.
Excelente. Auri, ¿entendió?
Yes, teacher.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. Second conditional then. Second conditional. Third conditional has a little difference. So we have here the last conditional, third conditional. Third conditional includes the following structure. First, past perfect, which includes the auxiliary had, plus would and present perfect. And this includes the auxiliary have. The auxiliary have. Third conditional, it's an action not real in the past. A possibility in the past that is not real in the present. And we identify that in Spanish, like hubiese o hubiera. In Spanish, we understand the third conditional with any of these two. Con cualquiera de estas dos se puede traducir, hubiese o hubiera. Pero es una acción en el pasado que no es real, una posibilidad en el pasado que no es real en el presente. For example, let's see an example here. If I had studied for the test, this is past perfect. ¿Cuál es la única diferencia de present perfect y past perfect en cuanto a estructura? El had. El had está en pasado, en past perfect. El verbo siempre va a estar en pasado participio. Siempre. If I had studied for the test. Would plus present perfect. I would have verb in past participle. I would have passed to the next level. Past perfect, if I had studied for the test. Would and present perfect. I would have passed to the next level. What's that translation? What's that translation in Spanish? Si yo hubiera estudiado para el examen, yo hubiese pasado al siguiente nivel. Eric.
Teacher, ¿se podría cambiar el hubiese como yo habría pasado al siguiente nivel?
Yes, we can do that. We can do that. But it's because in Spanish, the third conditional can be translated in many times and we will understand. However, in English, you can't change that structure. ¿Yo habría pasado al siguiente nivel o hubiese pasado al siguiente nivel? No está completamente incorrecto. No es algo incorrecto. La original es hubiese o hubiera. Pero si en español lo podemos entender con habría, estamos expresando lo mismo. Con diferentes palabras. ¿Está incorrecto o no? Pero la original, la traducción original es con hubiese y hubiera. En inglés no podemos cambiar, no podemos poner I would pass to the next level. We always need the present perfect, which means that I will use the have and the verb in past participle. Esto no lo podemos cambiar. Si no, ya cambiamos el condicional. Is that clear, Erika?
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Alejandro Lopez from Huehue.
We use have in past perfect. Only have with all pronoun.
In past perfect, yes. We always use had.
Con todos los pronombres.
Yes. Had is the auxiliary for past perfect. And have for present perfect. That never changed. That never
Pero-
changed.
Okay.
This
Pero
verb,
en present perfect sí cambiamos have en tercera persona, ¿no?
oh yes, of course. If it's third person, you will use has. But in past perfect, that's not the case. In past perfect, we always use had in third person, first person, and second person. All the pronouns had. Con pasado perfecto, nunca agregamos S o lo transformamos en has por ser tercera persona. En present perfect, sí.
Okay.
You're welcome. And as you can see, this is a situation in the past that is not real. If I had studied for the test, I would have passed to the next level. But that didn't happen. Eso no pasó porque no estudió y no pasó al siguiente nivel. Por eso, la idea del tercer condicional es decir, si yo hubiese o hubiera estudiado, yo hubiese pasado el examen. Pero como no estudié, ¿verdad? Me las pasé de Facebook, entonces por eso no pasé. Another example. Let's see another example. If Julia had finished her career, if Julia had finished her career, she would, and this is something that is very interesting for everyone. En presente perfecto simple, nosotros usamos have y has. Pero como yo tengo would acá, siempre voy a usar have, porque el would cambia la estructura del presente perfecto en condicional. Otra vez. En el presente perfecto normal, yo cambio el has por tercera persona. En el presente perfecto normal, el que repasamos ayer, ¿se acuerdan? Pero como acá tengo un would, el would cambia la regla porque es condicional. Entonces, aunque yo tenga un she, una tercera persona, un he o un it, por culpa del would, yo siempre voy a usar have. No es correcto decir she would has. Si fuera solo presente perfecto, sí. Pero como es would and present perfect, siempre voy a usar have. She would have found a better opportunity. Si Julia hubiese o hubiera terminado su carrera, ella hubiese encontrado una mejor oportunidad. En español, nosotros podemos decir, si Julia hubiese terminado su carrera, ella habría encontrado una mejor oportunidad. Pero en español lo entendemos la idea y el contexto. Pero en cuanto a traducir el inglés correctamente, si encontramos un would have, es hubiese o hubiera. A veces el español nosotros lo hablamos como lo entendemos, pero no por eso quiere decir que gramaticalmente lo hablemos correctamente. So, did you understand about would have? Why not has, but would have? In your own words, Mr. Lopez, why would have and not would has, in your own words?
Because we have wood in the utensil. And after, before we use past perfect, and then we use present perfect with would.
Okay, so remember, in present perfect, in the simple one, no conditional, only present perfect, I can use has and have. But when we have would, we always use have in present perfect, no matter if it's third person or not. Porque el would lo cambia todo. El would lo cambia todo. Yes. Si Julia hubiese terminado su carrera, ella hubiera o hubiese encontrado una mejor oportunidad. ¿Eso pasó? No. Ella no terminó su carrera. Por eso no encontró una buena oportunidad. It's a possibility in the past that is not real in the present. An action not real in the past. ¿Julia terminó su carrera? No. Por eso no encontró una buena oportunidad. Pero si hubiese terminado su carrera, ella hubiese encontrado una buena oportunidad. Okay, now let's write some examples in the chat. One for each of you. Abraham haciendo así. ¿Por qué Abraham? Persinándose. Why are you doing that? Abraham was like, no. Or you were just scratching your head, right? Okay, so write one sentence with third conditional. Third conditional. I would have bought a house if I had had a better job. Excellent. Yo hubiese comprado una casa si hubiese tenido un mejor trabajo. If I had traveled to Europe, I would have visited Germany. Si hubiera viajado a Europa, hubiera visitado a Alemania. If I had sent me money, if you had sent me money, I would have traveled to Mexico. Indirect for someone here, Erika. Okay, all right. Si me hubieses mandado dinero, hubiera viajado a México. Okay, I see. Una indirecta ahí para los muchachos. That's funny. Erika, what's happening today? You are on fire. Ella está desatando su furia en sus oraciones. It's only an example, teacher. The same as Mr. Lopez yesterday. Mr. Moreno says, if he had studied in the school, he would have had a better job. Yes, very good. Recuerden que el verbo siempre va a estar en pasado participio. ¿Sí? Aquí. Este es irregular. Y acá los verbos regulares siempre se quedan igual. Very good. And for that Mexican guy, I will talk with him. I will say, okay, send her the money for the traveling, 50-50. And she will travel to Mexico. Right, Erika? How much is a ticket from Costa Rica to Mexico? Like maybe $1,000, maybe $1,000? No, not $1,000. Less than $1,000, maybe
2,000.
2,000 colones or dollars? I don't think that it's that expensive.
No, I think it's less.
Yeah, it's like 500 maybe, or 700 at least. Depending which area of Mexico, right? If it's in Mexico City, from Potosí, I don't know, from Tepito. ¿Cuál es el pasado participio de go, Alexandra Marroquín, de María de Jesús? If I had went to my grandma's house, I would help her to cook. If I had went to my grandma's house, I would help her to cook. ¿Cuál es el pasado participio de gone, de went, de go, class?
Gone.
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 If I had gone to my grandma's house, I would have helped her to cook. The rest is correct, Alexa. If I had studied English in the mission, I would have had a job. Hay que agregar allí el otro verbo, Abraham. No solo es I would have, sino es have más present perfect. Entonces falta ahí un had. Si yo hubiera estudiado inglés en la misión, hubiera tenido. I would have had un trabajo. If my dog had peed is in past, remember, peed in the living room, My dad would have up my dog for adoption. You can say given or have had up. Had up. Recuerden que no solo es el would have. Tenemos que agregar el otro verbo. El would have es solo el auxiliar. Tenemos que agregar el verbo en pasado participio. If I had a job, I would have saved a lot of money. Luis, if I had a job. Recuerden que no solo es el auxiliar, es pasado perfecto. Significa que tengo un had más un verbo en pasado participio. If I had a job. 2 veces had. Si hubiera tenido un trabajo, hubiera ahorrado dinero. If I had paid my car, I would not have lost it. If I had slept well, I wouldn't have been sleepy all day. Happens to me all day. All day. If I had born rich, I would have traveled for many countries. I would have cooked. Hay que agregarle ed a ese cook, Evelyn. If you had arrived early. If you would have arrived early. Esta es la oración correcta. No, let's see. I would have cooked if you had arrived early. Está bien, Evelyn, solo hay que agregarle la ed a cook, porque está en pasado participio. Cook, cooked. Con ed. If I hadn't studied in Fumbal, I would haven't meet you guys. Oh, thank you. It's correct. Teacher, en el examen, ¿cómo nos lo puede preguntar? Un ejemplo. Ah, no, esta es Aurea. Teacher, en el examen, ¿cómo nos lo puede preguntar? Un ejemplo, por favor. En el examen puede venir, por ejemplo, completar oraciones. Completar oraciones así.
Teacher, I have a question.
Write the correct answer. One moment, Nesri. Just give me one
Yeah.
moment. If Aurea algo así. Write the correct answer. And here you will have some possibilities. Choose A or B. What is the correct one, class? A or B?
B.
B.
B, exactly. Así es como puede venir.
Teacher, I have a question. ¿Y siempre tiene que ir en ese orden? Bueno, el had y luego el have. ¿Siempre?
Sí, siempre. Lo único que puedo cambiar es si yo quiero decir, por ejemplo, she would have found a better opportunity if she had finished her career. Puedo cambiar esto adelante y esto después. Eso sí lo puedo hacer, pero el would have más el verbo en pasado participio, eso no lo puedo cambiar. Ni tampoco el past perfect. Esto siempre va a ir incluido en el third conditional. No puedo decir, oh, third conditional, past perfect plus future. No. O present perfect plus simple present. No, eso no lo puedo hacer. No puedo cambiar los tiempos, pero sí puedo cambiar el orden de la oración en cuanto a qué va primero. El would más el present perfect puede ir primero y después el past perfect. Eso no es malo. ¿Se entiende? ¿Sí le cachó, Aurea? ¿No le cachó?
Yes, teacher.
Excellent. Ahora sí, Esri. Tell me, my friend.
What? I don't have anything to say.
¿No? ¿Quién me dijo que me quería preguntar algo? Who was the one who had a question?
Era yo.
Oh,
NASA.
NASA. Tell me, my friend. Sorry, I was confused about the voices.
No problem, no problem. These topics we are studying has all the topics, yeah, the times that we have studied from the beginning, right? I think a great part, or I'm wrong.
You mean if this will be in the test?
Yeah.
Sí, viene en el examen. The certification. So, Senif, if I had a job, ¿eso es pasado perfecto o es solo simple past? ¿Qué piensan? Is that past perfect? No. If I had a job, it's only simple past. Right? But if I have a job, have a job. If I had have a job, I would have been tired. Falta el verbo en pasado participio. Les voy a escribir acá la estructura para que no se les olvide. PP, past participle, ¿ok? No se olviden del verbo en presente en pasado participio. Poor Esri. Harry said, I don't have anything to say. All right. Questions so far, my students, my beloved students, my dear students. You're great, guys. You're going to do great in your test. I would like to have at least 6 weeks with you, but it's not the program, right? So I can train you a little bit better in speaking. But it's only 4 weeks. 4 weeks. 2 weeks more, and we can practice a lot of speaking so you can be ready for the videos. I feel that you are ready, but what you need to do, some of you, is speak without fear. Speak without fear. No siempre podemos practicar para hablar inglés y no va a ser así todo el tiempo. Entonces tienen que aprender a hablar sin miedo. And that's third conditional. That's third conditional. All right.